Welcome back. This is Dan Havey with CF Ninja Hacks, and in this video, we're going to talk about more of the changes that are coming in the ClickFunnels 2.0 editor. They completely rebuilt everything from the ground up. ClickFunnels 1.0 still exists, is going to continue to exist, they say, forever. That's going to be one platform. ClickFunnels 2.0 is a completely new platform built with a completely different language known as React.js or React Javascript library. And so what we're looking at right here is the workspace, or one of the workspaces that you can have. And what we're going to take a look at inside of here by looking at some slides is how you can set up different collaborations and teams and being able to work with people inside of your funnels. So let me just grab a hold of the first screen here. So in here in the headline on their slide, it says built for speed. Now I did shoot a different video on the speed page test or the load time test. And so just check out that video in my YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be shooting just hundreds of videos on how the ClickFunnels 2.0 editor is going to work. So make sure you ring the bell and all that stuff so you get notified when I'm going to be putting out new content. But as you see here, we got all kinds of different things. You can see faces here. I know the images are kind of small, but we're going to go into greater detail here as we take a look at a couple more slides. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up your team. So if you look over here on the left-hand side, what we have different workspaces, and they are categorized. So in this case here, we have 4 different workspaces, all categorized under unfair advantage. And you see the 4 workspaces lined out right here. And I would guess once you click on it, it'll take you into the workspace. And then you can go in there and start editing your funnel, your blog posts, your pages, your membership sites, everything from there. But in here, what we're doing is we are setting up who our teammates are. And so right here it says ClickFunnels agency team up at the top, and then underneath here we have different teams set up. And so we got ClickFunnels, and you see they got a whole bunch of team members, and then each one of these other 4 that were in this workspace are listed out right here. So you bring in your team members, you put them in there, and you give them their assignments. It's kind of like WordPress, but I think even farther beyond that, because you're going to be able to say, okay, this person can come in here and they can only have access to the builder, or this person can come in and they can only see the analytics, or this person come in and they can only see the sales figures. But we don't want the person who's looking at the sales figures to be able to see the funnels, and we don't want the funnel builders to be able to see the analytics. So you can segment them as far as who can go where and who can do what. So here we're showing who some of the team members are, and you got Todd as an admin, Nick as a designer. We got 3 designers here in total, and it says, okay, do these people get funnel access? And it is clicked to be turned on. I would guess somewhere else it says, do people get access to the analytics? Do people get access to the follow-up funnel? So there's probably other ones for that as well. But now let's take a look at the last slide here. And here's the coolest part. So now we have all these people. You have the 3 people up here who were given access to work inside of the funnel itself, and then they clicked on Nick's name right here. And so right now he has the ability to edit the page and edit the settings, but you can turn that off there as well. So it seems to me it's going to be granular as to the page, whether or not somebody can come in here. So I would guess if Nick does not any longer have access to this, he'd come to this page and it would say, sorry, don't have access, we can't let you in. But also what you have on this page is the ability to put in comments. So anybody who's working on this page can come in and say, okay, well, I did this and I did that. So you have your comments. But the even bigger, cooler one beyond that is going to be hard to see is right down here, you see a picture of Nick, and right down here you see a picture of Jake. And what this is saying is that Nick is working on this headline element right now. So you come into the page and you don't know who's in there working on it, and you can see, oh, okay, well, Nick's working on that, so I don't want to touch that one, and Jake's down here working, so I don't want to touch that either, or I want to contact them and go, hey, what are you guys doing, what's going on? What are you guys changing? And then you can start working on a different element on the page. And as soon as you do that, then the other people who are currently editing will be able to see that you as well have joined the group and you are all working on the page together. That solves problems like you go into the page, you do a bunch of work, and then you tell your developer, okay, hey, yeah, jump in there now and change this, that, and the other thing. And then you realize half an hour later, it's like, oh, I forgot to save my page. So all the work that you did is now overwritten and is gone because somebody else came into the page and everything got messed up. So you're probably asking yourself right now, okay, great, ClickFunnels has come out with this new thing and it's going to just tons and tons and tons of new features. I only touched on like 1% of the features in this short video. So how is this going to get rolled out? When can you get access to it? And more importantly, what's going to happen to your ClickFunnels 1.0 stuff? So right now, 1.0 is going to stay exactly the way it is. You're going to be able to access, they said forever, whatever that means, but you're going to be able to keep access to the 1.0 stuff. You can then also sign up for 2.0 and then move stuff over whenever you would like, or just leave it here. I don't think there's a direct integration, so you'd have to rebuild it over here. But if you got a bunch of funnels set up, a bunch of membership sites over here, a bunch of funnels with inbound links to them from blogs or wherever, you're going to want to keep your 1.0 stuff up until you have the opportunity to be able to move it over to 2.0 if you so choose, or you can just stay on 1.0 forever because, like I said, they're going to keep that up. But if you're interested in 2.0, how they're rolling it out is October, November, December of 2021 here. The people who are going to get access to it as beta testers are the ones who went to Funnel Hacking Live this year. It just ended like a couple days ago, or actually yesterday. And then once the private beta is done, coming into January, assuming all the testing went fine, then they're going to start rolling it out to more people. And I'm guessing probably 20, 30,000 people at that point is what they're going to roll it out to. And then again, assuming everything went just fine with the testing, their plan is to roll it out live to the public in March. So that's the plan for it. And again, I'm going to be shooting just tons of videos to let people know what's going on, doing all kinds of private training. I'm planning on setting up a private group for people where we're going to be able to, people basically going to be able to ask me questions, and I'm going to be able to build them custom hacks and do all the cool stuff I've been doing for years now in CF1. I'm going to do that in CF2. And like I said, there's going to be a small monthly fee for that just because I can't work for free. So, I mean, that's the honest truth about the whole thing. I got to get paid somewhere, but it's going to definitely be worth it because it's going to be at least once a week Q&A calls. People can get a hold of me. We'll have a Zoom call and just go, okay, Dan, how do I do this inside of the editor? Okay, boom, let's walk through it. Let's see how we're going to do that. Okay. Or Dan, the editor doesn't have the ability to do this. Can you write me some real quick code in order to do it? Yeah, of course I can. Or they ask me the same question. I go, well, I already shot 3 videos on that. Here are the videos. Go take a look at it and see about setting it up yourself. Let me know if you need a little more help, that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing going forward. So again, as always, any questions, let me know.